Hello, welcome to the Night Radio and Television Station, and I'm Cao Trí. Here comes the local news. Yesterday in Hanoi, the Military Medical Academy Ministry of Defense continued to test the COVID-19 nanocovax vaccine phase 2 for the first 35 volunteers. This is the first COVID-19 vaccine in Vietnam to be injected into human clinical trials. Research by Nanogen Biotechnology's John Stock Company. It is expected that each batch will have 560 volunteers registered for a trial injection, expanding the subjects from 18 to over 60 years old, of whom some people don't have too severe background disease. To speed up the process and shorten the study time, the phase 2 clinical trial is held at 2 places, which could shorten the study time by 50% to 3 months instead of 6 months, but still ensure the conditions related to science, process, as well as scientific data. Yesterday, the Vice Chairman of Đồng Nai Provincial People's Committee, Võ Tấn Đức, chaired the meeting to accelerate the commencement of Ring Road No. 3 project in Ho Chi Minh City through Nhân Trạch District, Đồng Nai Province. The investor of Mỹ Thuận Project Management Board said that the number 18 component project of Tân Vạn Nhân Trạch Project, Phase 1 of Ring Road No. 3, Ho Chi Minh City has a length of 8.7 km, including 6.3 km passing through Nhân Trạch District. The leader of Nhân Trạch District said that up to now, there are still 146 households in the locality doing the clearance and compensation procedures according to the regulations. At the meeting, provincial leaders asked provincial departments and branches to coordinate with Nhân Trạch District's People Committee and the investor to soon complete the procedures for compensations and resettlement consideration for the people in order to promptly discuss the premises for the investor to start construction. Construction is expected to begin in the third quarter of this year. Yesterday, the 4th Corps headquarters have a delegation to visit and congratulate the officers and staff of Hospital No. 4 under the Logistics Department of the 4th Corps. Congratulations to the hospital staff, soldiers, nurses, doctors. Colonel Nguyễn Văn Dũng, Deputy Political Commissar of the Army Corps, acknowledged and expressed his delight to see that the hospital has a good development in terms of expertise, paid equipment. Over the past year, the hospital has successfully completed its task, giving emergency care, treating and taking care of health for staff, soldiers, and people. On behalf of the 4th Corps headquarters, Colonel Nguyễn Văn Dũng praised and visited the officers and staff of Hospital No. 4, always successfully completed the task of caring for and protecting the health of soldiers and people. It is required that, in the coming time, the hospital should promote its achievements in scientific research, which is a really reliable place for officers, soldiers, and people. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said on February 26 that the country had prohibited entry of 76 Saudis in the case of journalist Jamal Khashoggi, who was murdered in Istanbul, Turkey in 2018. Mr. Blinken announced the U.S. State Department Khashoggi ban, a policy that restricts visa for individuals who act on the name of foreign government who are believed to have been directly involved in serious activity against our territory descent. The move came shortly after U.S. President Joe Biden administration released an intelligence report, which concluded Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman had through the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. The source revealed President Biden's administration is considering canceling arms deal with Saudi Arabia while limiting future defense deal on defensive weapons. In context, Washington is reassessing relations with Riyadh. Yesterday, a Russia Airlines Boeing 777 had to make an emergency landing in Moscow, Russia due to an engine fault. The incident happened less than a week after United Airlines U.S. plane also had an engine problem in the city of Denver, causing many debris to fall into the residential area. According to an employee at Sheremetyevo International Airport, the Russia Airlines plane carried cargo from Hong Kong, China to Madrid, Spain. Currently, Boeing and Russia Airlines have not yet to comment. According to Interfax News Agency, the crew requested an emergency landing after the plane's left-hand engine control system failed and stopped working. The plane landed safely and no one was injured. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.